not yet put her appearance.
No, they have already appeared. देखिए तो पता कर ले records check कर ले. They have already appeared.
From supplementary list, purpose filling item 27, WPS 2896 of 2023.
This is for the regularization of daily wages workers of ISN Dhanbad lots. This writ petition can be disposed of in light of the order passed by your leadership herself in a similar matter, your leadership, wherein your leadership has directed the petitioners to seek appropriate remedy and respect with regards to industrial dispute. I have a copy of that order that your leadership has passed for exactly the same prayer.
They will go for ID.
If that is his prayer, he's
The
withdrawing
learned
it.
counsel for the parties are present. This writ petition has been filed for the following relief. The learned counsel for the petitioner has referred to order dated 19/2/2024 passed in WPS number 2844 of 2023 to submit that that this writ petition be disposed of in the same terms inasmuch as inasmuch as it was observed by not entertaining the writ petition, liberty was reserved with the petitioners to avail their alternative remedy in terms of the provisions of Industrial Disputes Act. The learned counsel for the respondents has no objection to the prayer for withdrawal. He submits that the petitioners may seek their remedy as permissible in terms of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947. Considering the aforesaid submission, this court is not inclined to entertain the writ petition as the petitioner has efficacious alternative remedy of approaching the competent authority in terms of Industrial Disputes Act 1947. Accordingly, this this writ petition is disposed of as such. Liberty is reserved with the petitioner to avail their alternative remedy in accordance with law. Your employer is not ISN, perhaps.
Contractor.
Yes.
Yes, that is.
I'm seeing the deductions.
Yes. All the deductions.
Deductions are made by the contractor.
Yes.
Contractors.
And in some
Anyways,
of
we
the
don't want to
cases,
say anything.
he has implemented them as a partner.
One of the contractor is responsible.
One of
for
the
filing.
contractor is
Anyways,
the employer who pays the salary, against whom he will move for a regularization.
that's it. You
Item
do not know
28,
what will you do.
Yes.
item 28, WPS
I just
3221 of
indicated on the
2023.
threshold, all the deductions, PF deductions is
Yes.
by somebody else, not by ISN.
Your Lordship, this relates to trained graduate teachers exam advertisement. In this, there is already a direction was passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, and therefore, Your Lordship, further there is a batch matter that is also pending. Reason being that we have also secured better marks than the one.
You are seeking parity with those 425 candidates in connection with whom the Honorable Supreme Court has made specific
Your Lordship.
observation.
Yes, Your
And
Lordship.
further, the Supreme Court has also indicated that no order need be passed by the High Court. So we have disposed of many such matters.
The matter is already being heard, Your Lordship. Therefore,
Maybe heard, we do not know. This matter is here and I'll pass the same order. You cite this order in that, wherever it is pending. We have passed numerous orders. There is a direction of the Supreme Court that no contrary order is to be passed. We cannot give you parity. Did you file the writ petition earlier? No. Did you file any writ petition at any point of time? No. Did you or did you not?
Your Lordship, I was there in that advertisement, Your Lordship. Writ petition not your file.
You never filed any writ petition, no?
But there is, Your Lordship, if the judgment that same matter is pertaining, if there is no harm, Your Lordship, that we matter that and
No,
that.
no. There will be enough harm. We are not going to entertain this. If there are inconsistent orders passed by one or the other bench, it is your duty to place the orders passed by other coordinate benches in the same court. So this we are not going to permit like this. It's the same matter.
Same matter.
Yeah.
heard the learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition has been filed for the following relief. The learned counsel for the respondents has submitted that the petitioners, the petitioner, the counsel for the petitioners has submitted that, has referred to paragraph number 18 and 19 of the writ petition to submit that the case of the petitioners may be considered on parity with respect to 425 candidates who have been benefited by the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in Civil Appeal number 4038 of 2022, read with order passed in contempt petition within brackets civil number 612 of 2022. The learned counsel submits that the petitioners have obtained more marks than those 425 candidates who were to whom relief has been granted by the Honorable Supreme Court.
Your Lordship, in one exam, Your Lordship, उस केस में अगर वो succeed कर जाते, by maybe the case is bad, but वो exceed करते हैं, हम I get rejected, Your Lordship. तो Your Lordship, there must be some, I would be unnecessary prejudice, Your Lordship, if the matter is being heard by a coordinate bench, Your Lordship.
We will see that. The learned counsel for the respondents have submitted that no relief as prayed for by the petitioner be granted by this court. He has also submitted that the orders passed by the Honorable Supreme Court was specific with respect to 425 candidates who were original writ petitioners before the High Court and for those in whose favor subsequently some orders are passed by the High Court. He has also submitted that a specific order has been passed by the Honorable Supreme Court that no contrary order be passed by the High Court. एक ऑर्डर बताइए जो हम किए हैं।
ये वो हम
या
ला
नहीं।
नहीं पाए, हम दे देंगे, वो है अभी दे देंगे,
दे दीजिए।
कल सुबह में दे देंगे।
हमको दे दीजिएगा वो,
जी, जी,
है ना?
कल
The
सुबह
learned counsel for the
10:30
respondents has referred to
जी।
order dated dash passed in WPS number dash and he submits that similar order may be passed in this case also. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the facts and circumstances of this case, this court finds that specific directions were passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in the matter of recruitment involved in the present case. In Civil Appeal number 4038 of 2022 and subsequently in contempt petition civil number 612 of 2022. Arising out of Civil Appeal number 4044 of 2022. In contempt petition civil number 612 of 2022, it was specifically directed that the state was to prepare merit list state-wise pursuant to the applications already invited, and the candidates who had already applied for scheduled area and were not offered appointments in the scheduled area in view of earlier notification which has been struck down, they may be adjusted as per earlier judgment and order dated 2/8/2022, and thereafter the appointment to be made with respect to 425 candidates who were the original writ petitioners before the High Court, as well as in whose favor subsequently some orders are passed by the High Court. And thereafter, the remaining vacant post meant for direct recruitment within bracket 75% shall be filled in absolutely on the basis of merit as per the state-wise merit list and subject-wise after following the due procedure as required, namely counselling. A further direction has been issued that so far as the posts remaining vacant meant for promotion 25% are concerned, the same may be filled in by operating the state-wise merit list in accordance with law. It was also made clear that the merit list to be operated and the appointments to be made was to be restricted to total vacancies advertised / notified, that is 17,786 posts only. There was also a direction to complete the entire process within a period of 3 months, and further it was directed that no contrary order was to be passed by the High Court. Considering the aforesaid facts and circumstances, and it appears from the records of this case that the petitioner had never moved this court earlier and was not a party in the writ proceedings, not a party in the writ proceedings, which was subject matter of consideration before the Honorable Supreme Court. This court finds that clear timeline was granted by the Honorable Supreme Court with a clear direction that no contrary order be passed in this regard by the High Court. In such circumstances, this court is not inclined to grant the relief as prayed for by the petitioner and specifically stated in paragraph 18 and 19 of the writ petition, whereby the petition is claiming parity with respect to the 425 candidates who have been benefited by the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. This issue has been elaborately considered by this court in the aforesaid judgment relied upon by the respondents, and accordingly this writ petition is hereby dismissed.
अपीयरेंस दीजिएगा आप.
Item 29, WPS 3238 of the 2025.
In this case, our main concern is going to burning that one. It will be tomorrow or day after.
Your Ladyship.
On to 5.
No, Your Ladyship. We have received the instructions for spraying. It may be kept 1 week
The
after
learned
the
counsel for the
vacation.
parties are present. Let a counter affidavit be filed in the present case by 24th of April, rejoinder if any by 10th. Post this case on 14th of May 2024 under the heading for admission. The counter affidavit in this case should be filed by respondent number 2.
Item 30, WPS 3501 of 2023.
Which is the prayer of the petitioner is for equitable relief in form of provision of pay scale and payment of areas of difference of salary. By way of counter affidavit, they have brought on to record the which the order by which the claim has been allowed. However, the monetary benefits have not been extended.
Claim has been allowed? Where is it?
Annexure 8, page 16 to the counter affidavit. Identical matter has been disposed of with each.
The learned counsel for the parties are present. This petition has been filed for the following relief. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that appropriate order has been passed with regard to the claim of the petitioner as contained in Annexure A to the counter affidavit, but monetary relief arising out of the same has not been remitted to the petitioner so far. She submits that appropriate direction be issued to the respondent number.
Present identical matter has been
To the respondent number 4. The learned counsel for the respondents has submitted that once ये पैरा नंबर 4 से लेकर it is 26th of October 2023 same date, everything is same, right? ये पैरा नंबर 4 से ले लीजिएगा, 4 से 10. The counsel for the petition has submitted that under similar circumstances, order dated 7/3/24 has been passed in WPS number 4816 of 2023. She submits that this writ petition be also disposed of in the same terms. It belongs to the same district. Yes, right, same. The learned counsel for the respondents has no objection to the submissions which have been made by the counsel for the petitioner. Accordingly, this writ petition is disposed of in terms of WPS number 4816 of 2023. बस इतना ही बोल देने से हो जाएगा ना? Or should we quote that? अच्छा ठीक है, वो portion quote कर दीजिएगा सर.
Item 31, WPS 3519 of 2023.
May I please watch? For this instant application, the petitioner has challenged the punishment order, that is, reduction.
Counter?
Counter has not. Counter has not.
They have an alternative remedy.
But he has filed an appeal before the appellate authority, that is also under challenge.
Okay. Counsel for the parties are present. Let the counter affidavit be filed by 24th, rejoinder by 10th, post on 14th under the heading for admission.
Item 32, WPS 3545 of 2023.
They have filed counter and rejoined. It's a regulation.
WPS number 3545 of 2023. Counsel for the petitioner prays for time to file a rejoinder. Let the rejoinder be filed by 10th of April. Post this case for final disposal on 15th of April.
Item 33, WPS 4467 of 2023.
It is a case of dismissal, my lord.
All remedies exhausted? All remedies have been exhausted?
Yes, yes, my lord.
Same order, counter by 24th, rejoinder by 10th May, post on 14th May under the heading for admission.
Item 34, WPS 4864 of 2023.
grievances has been satisfied in counter affidavit.
WPS number 4864 of 2023. Counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the grievance of the petitioner has been redressed, and therefore he does not want to press this writ petition. He may be permitted to withdraw this writ petition. Counsel for the respondents has no objection to the prayer weight. Accordingly, this writ petition is dismissed, is withdrawn.
वो साइन कर दीजिए उसे.
Item 35, WPS 4871 of 2023.
Petitioner.
Withdrawn.
Same advertisement. Where is the petitioner? She had.
He is saying that I have secured more marks than the last selected candidate. That is, no marks, etc. No statement. What marks he has secured.
In other courts also this matter is going on.
No,
As submitted by somebody.
But now that is listed before your office. Earlier it was heard by another coordinate bench.
But now the matters are coming up here.
Before this court also, my lord.
There is some proceeding pending before Supreme Court also.
Still miscellaneous applications are being filed in contempt case.
In contempt cases, because of that order.
My lord.
They want that some
My
relief should
lord.
be granted by
My
the Supreme Court. The process is over? No.
My lord, almost it is over, your lord.
Petitioner is absent. Was tomorrow. Next.
Item 36, WPS 4874 of 2023.
The petitioner pays precaution of an exception. It is a punishment order by which petitioner's true pay increment has been stopped. Only on the allegation of minor offence in view of the departmental inquiry. And the allegation against
What is the minor offence?
punishment?
What was the allegation?
Allegation against the petitioner that petitioner being a teacher was abusive towards the students.
What abuse? SC/ST?
No, towards the students.
Students के प्रति SC/ST का allegation नहीं लग सकता. What was the allegation?
Same allegation, as per the annexure to the impede order.
Read it. Read this.
Yes, at page 28. श्रीमती प्रभा देवी सहायक शिक्षिका अनुसूचित जाति आवासीय बालिका विद्यालय.
Charge sheet दिखाइए. Where is the charge sheet?
Charge sheet I have not annexed.
Why have you not annexed the charge sheet?
It should have been annexed, but I have not annexed. No witnesses have been examined. No. Only show cause was sought from Milan, and the authority says that the show cause was not Santosh Prat. Hence the order has been
Where
passed.
is your show cause? Reply.
I have also not annexed the reply.
Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the petitioner is challenging the order of punishment imposed in the disciplinary proceedings, but neither the charge memo nor the show cause reply filed by the petitioner has been submitted. Has been filed along with the writ application. Counsel for the petitioner prays for and is allowed. You file it.
Yes.
Prays for and is allowed time till 4th of April 2024 to file a supplementary affidavit in the present case, annexing all the relevant documents in connection with the present proceedings. Tell me. I put up this case under the same heading on 8th.
Item 37, WPS 4875 of the 2023.
In this case, we are praying for the pension also. For the family, this case has been filed for the family pension also. The husband of the petitioner is the late husband of the petitioner is Dr. Anil Murmu, who was the elected member of Legislative Assembly also. If she is a second wife, as per the customary law, Lordship, she is entitled to the family pension. Lordship.
Customary law?
Yes,
Which
ma'am.
customary law?
As per the customary, we are annexed this book, Lordship, in the annexure, page 70, Lordship, is a mention, Lordship. The customary law, as per the Supreme Court, is a certain judgment is there. The customary law.
Is there any judgment which says that second wife will be entitled for maintenance?
Lordship, SPT Act, Lordship, is there. The judgment.
So therefore, it requires a declaration from civil court. We do not. What will be the status of second wife under the tribal laws cannot be adjudicated under writ jurisdiction.
But we are mentioned, Lordship, she is entitled or Lordship, family pension as per the.
You had filed an application under section 125.
No, Lordship. There is no, Lordship. Give me one date, Lordship, for the pay.
You just see page para number 26. What have you stated? This is the basis of your claim.
Under section 125, the second wife is deserved by the husband and she is entitled to get maintenance for him that the same allowance whether the petitioner is
We
entitled.
cannot adjudicate your rights.
The family pension after the Lordship in the first wife is they get the family pension, Lordship. First wife is get the family pension, Lordship.
He's getting family
Yes,
pension.
Lordship.
So what do you want?
What we are paying for this scheme, the family pension is the entire family will give me a half of this.
How?
I think as per the court
No,
order,
no.
Lordship, she is sorry. The department.
No,
has-
we cannot adjudicate on tribal laws.
But Lordship,
We will not adjudicate on the basis of a book. No.
Any Lordship, there is a one.
You go and get a declaration that you have equal rights.
As per the Supreme
You
Court.
make the first wife party in the civil
Yes.
suit, go and get a declaration. We will not adjudicate this issue under
But
any. You just think over it and come tomorrow. Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the petitioner submits that as per tribal rights, it is permissible to have 2 wives, and she relies upon a textbook in that connection. This quote, a textbook,
Yes.
extract of certain textbook
Yes.
annexed with the writ petition.
Yes.
This court is prima facie of the view that such rights cannot be decided in writ jurisdiction, and merely on the basis of one or the other textbook, such issues cannot be adjudicated. At this, the counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter be posted tomorrow. कल आप सोच समझ के आइए, सोच समझ के आइए. यहाँ पर सिविल राइट्स का डिक्लेरेशन नहीं हो सकता.
But in the Supreme Court, Lordship, there is a customary law.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट पे आप जाके कर सकते हैं.
In the act for the
वो हम नहीं जानते.
तो
वो तो
any
ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जुरिस्डिक्शन है, उसके बारे में हम कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे. मेरे जुरिस्डिक्शन के अंतर्गत नहीं आता है, हमको अपने जुरिस्डिक्शन का पता है.
Item 38 WPS 4882 of 2023.
Yes, petitioner.
That's, the petitioner has paid for assignment of duty as per the low medical category recommendation under SAFE petitioner is SAFE 2. And as per the Government of India Directorate General CSA matters, there are certain work that which are required to be taken one who is a low medical category sub-officers matters.
What is your problem?
My problem is that because I am SAFE 2 category and I am being
You file a
given-
counter. Learned counsel for the parties are present. Let the counter affidavit be filed by 24th, be joined by 10th, post on 14th under the heading for final disposal. रख देते
Yes,
हैं.
yes.
है ना, नहीं तो
Yes.
क्या फायदा होगा?
नहीं
Under the heading for final disposal. कर दीजिएगा भाई. अगर कुछ है तो एक सेकंड. Pendency of this case will not be an impediment on the part of respondents to pass appropriate orders in connection with the claim of the petitioner. होता है तो करके लगा दीजिए, नहीं होता है तो रिजेक्ट करके लगा दीजिए.
Item 39 WPS 4897 of 2023.
Lordship, the Abhin Council has prayed for not today.
At the instance of the arguing counsel, so many defects were ignored. And now He was here just now.
Lordship, due to some medical reasons, he has to leave the court.
आजकल हाई कोर्ट में मेडिकल इमरजेंसी बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं लग रहा? In every day, at least 10 to 15 cases, I'm hearing a ground for adjournment on account of sudden medical emergency. यहाँ का वास्तु ठीक नहीं है. It's a matter of serious concern. वास्तु ठीक नहीं है तो कुछ करना पड़ेगा.
Your ladyship, this is second round of litigation in this matter.
That is why he's seeking them. कल रखते हैं. We have ignored so many defects to facilitate that you can argue the case. Tomorrow? WPS number 4897 of 2023. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the arguing counsel has left the court on account of medical evidence. She submits that the matter be posted tomorrow. In my 22 years of practice, not even one adjournment on medical reasons. My juniors were strictly instructed, case dismiss हो जाए, कुछ हो जाए, medical ground बोलकर कोई adjournment नहीं लेना.
It's not our office cases.
I'm just telling you. क्योंकि medical ground ऐसा चीज़ है कि ऐसा ना हो कभी genuine medical reason के कारण कोई adjournment reject हो जाए. This is meant in extreme circumstances this plea should be urged before the court. And certainly genuine reasons हम तो सुनते ही adjourn कर देते हैं, लेकिन हम बता रहे 15 से 20 केस इस ground पे adjourn होते हैं कि there is a medical emergency in connection with the counsel. इसीलिए ऑर्डर में भी लिखा. ऐसा नहीं हो कि दूसरे कोर्ट में अपीयर हो रहे हैं. I'll take it very seriously. चलिए कॉल करें.
Item 40.
पता लग जाएगा.
WPS 4900 of 2023.
No, not an excuse. You have been instructed to submit. I have recorded it. कोई ऐसी बात नहीं, लेकिन एक बात बता रही. Medical emergency is something which is absolutely urgent, and the court should, in all circumstances, adjourn cases. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि कोर्ट नंबर एक पर्टिकुलर कोर्ट के लिए मेडिकल इमरजेंसी दूसरे कोर्ट में अपीयर हो रहा है. ऐसा नहीं. चलिए कॉल करें.
Item 40.
Yes.
As a prior in this application to release the salary of the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Why are you not paying salary?
Ladyship.
You consider his representation.
Yes.
He is specially able.
Yes.
दो 2007 से आपको सैलरी नहीं मिलती?
2007 से 2019 में मेरा सैलरी रुका है.
कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं आप? Which place? Giridih.
Yes, Lordship.
You have annexed any document regarding your medical condition?
Yes, Your Lordship. Annexed
Where
one.
is it?
Annexed one.
Learned Counsel for the parties are present. This petition has been filed for the following relief. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is differently abled and is working as para-teacher since 2007. But the salary of the petitioner has been suddenly stopped with effect from 22/8/2019 without assigning any reason. The Learned Counsel for the respondent submit that the grievance of the petitioner can be looked into by respondent number 4. Respond number 4 को बोलिए. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the nature of relief sought for in this petition, the scope is of the considered view that the grievance of the petitioner can be looked into at the first instance by respond number 4. Accordingly, this petition is disposed of, enabling the petitioner to file a representation before respond number 4 either to file a representation before respond number 4 along with a copy of the writ records and a copy of this order. The representation may be forwarded to may be filed before the respond number 4 through speed post also. Okay. Upon receipt of such representation, the respond number 4 shall look into the grievance of the petitioner and grievance of the petitioner in consultation after seeking the required information from respond number 5 and 6.
Yes, leadership respond number 5 specifically.
Respond number 5 and 6 both, 5 and 6, and pass a reasoned order in connection with the claim of the petitioner. The reasoned order be forwarded to the petitioner within a period of 1 month from the date of the representation. The reasoned order be forwarded to the petitioner through speed post. If the petitioner is found entitled for any amount, the same be also remitted directly in the bank account of the petitioner within a period of 1 month from the date of the reasoned order. It is observed that the petitioner, being differently abled, is entitled for legal aid, and if the petitioner approaches the District Legal Services Authority at Giridih, the Secretary of the DLSA shall render all assistance to the petitioner with regard to the matter. This petition is accordingly disposed of.
Item 41, WPS 5306 of 2023.
Yes, my prayer is Millers for re-evaluation of my answer sheet Millers. The exam was for Deputy Collector Limited exam Millers first. It was advertised in the year 2005. Examination was held in 2005 due to some reason. Examination was cancelled in 2013. Again held in 2020 Millers. For 1 marks Millers, I have been left out. In the second, third, and fourth Millers, for 0.1% marks, 0.1 marks Millers, I have been left out. Kindly have annexure 15 Millers.
Is there any provision for revaluation?
It must be in their examination conduct rule.
Is there any
Instruction
learned counsel for the parties are present? Learned counsel for the respondent state as well as JPSC. State का कोई काम नहीं है?
JPSC.
The learned counsel for respondent number 3 to 5 is directed to seek instruction and file a counter affidavit in this case. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is seeking revaluation and only for 1 marks the petitioner could not qualify. The respondent shall bring on record the specific provision in connection with the claim of revaluation of the answer sheet as made by the petitioner in this petition. The counter affidavit will be filed by 4th, rejoinder by 10th, post on 15th under the heading for final disposal.
Much.
एक second. The learned counsel for the respondent shall also indicate in the counter affidavit as to whether the recruitment process is over and as to whether the vacancies as advertised have been duly filled or not. किसी को replace करना पड़ेगा ना?
Vacancy is there. Milas.
15.
My instruction is there. Vacancy is there.
Item 42, WPS 5323 of 2023.
Question from Annexure 5, Your Lordship, regulation has been rejected.
Annexure 5 क्या हो गया?
They have said that petitioner has not the requisite qualification and
So you don't have
similarly placed persons have been regularized.
similarly placed person. Who is that similarly placed person?
In Annexure 6, we have annexed, Your Lordship. Two sets of persons have approached this honorable, and one set of petitioners have been, in this case of the petitioners, they have passed a revision order in the year 2000, that is Annexure 2023, and just after 3 months, in the other set of petitions, they have been regularized. That is Annexure 6.
Same from same department.
Same department, same person.
आप कब से काम कर रहे हैं?
2005 Your Lordship, I have stated. Para 6 I have stated about my appointment, and para 7 I have stated since then I am working, Your Lordship.
You were working on the same post.
Yes, Your Lordship.
उसमें क्या ऑर्डर था कि वन टाइम मेजर?
No, there was direction to, as per the direction of this, there was direction to consider the cases as per the Uma Devi and Narendra Nath Tiwari. This is the judgment in that case.
No, where is the order passed in the other case?
Another case, Your Lordship, this was the 255 and there are analogous cases were disposed. First case, second case, 255 was the case wherein the petitioners have been regularized. And
You were working as?
Ujarat Bhogi Yogi.
And the other persons were also working as?
Yes, Your Lordship.
In the same district?
Same department, same place.
Same district?
Same district, same office.
Okay. The learned counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the claim of the petitioner for regularization has been rejected by Annexure 5, which has been passed in compliance of order passed in WPS number 5599 of 2021 and by the director of respondent number 3, है ना? However, similarly situated persons have been regularized by virtue of the order passed in another writ petition and the order of regularization has been passed by the settlement officer, respond number 4. The learned counsel submits that similarly situated persons are being treated differently. The learned counsel for the respondents is directed to seek instruction and file a counter affidavit in the present case. The counter affidavit should be filed by respondent number 2. दोनों का ऑर्डर देखते हैं.
Next matter same.
Next matter same. The counter should be filed by 24th, rejoinder by 10th, post on 14th under the heading for admission. Same order in WPS 5324. इसमें भी वही है, दोनों ऑर्डर लगाए हैं.
हाँ वही है.
डायरेक्टर के पास जाने से अलग ऑर्डर होता है.
मैं इसमें भी डायरेक्टली का ऑर्डर था, वो फाइनल ऑर्डर वाज इशूड बाय द सेटलमेंट ऑफिसर बट बाय द इन द डायरेक्शंस ऑफ द डायरेक्टर्स.
इसमें तो एमपी ऑर्डर में आ रहा है कि इन लोगों के पास क्वालिफिकेशन है.
किसमें? इसमें
हाँ वो दोनों में सेम ऑर्डर लिखा हुआ है.
केस 29 में काइंडली
वही लिखा हुआ था. तो वही पहले ही बोले कि
तो क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं है तो उसमें क्वालिफिकेशन है उन लोगों का.
सेम हम काम करें, उन लोग क्वालिफिकेशन के दे शुड से दैट व्हाट इज द क्वालिफिकेशन.
रेगुलराइजेशन के लिए तो क्वालिफिकेशन जरूरी है ना. आपको नहीं पता है रेगुलराइजेशन रूल्स में?
What there is no requirement for these persons that they should possess this particular.
Okay, just a moment. उसमें एक चीज और लिखी है. The counsel for the respondents has submitted that the claim of the petitioner has been rejected on the ground that the petitioner does not have the requisite qualification, to which the petitioner submits that there is no minimum requisite qualification prescribed for regularization. Counter वही same. 24, 10 and 14.
14 by
14. 24 तक काउंटर, 10 तक रिजॉइंडर, 14 तारीख को फाइनल डिस्पोजल में लगा दीजिए.
24/4 24/5
नहीं, 24/4 तक आप फाइल करिए काउंटर, 10 मई तक रिजॉइंडर, 14 मई को फाइनल डिस्पोजल में आप रिक्विजिट क्वालिफिकेशन लगा दीजिएगा. बस इतना ही आपको करना है. ठीक है. और आपका क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है? आपका क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है? वो आपको
इंटरमीडिएट आई हैव स्टेटेड
इन बोथ द केसेस.
मैंने कहीं डिस्क्लोज नहीं किया अपने रिट पिटीशन में.
I'll bring that on supplement the intermediate certificate. I'll bring that, and here one more thing, they may be directed also. The persons who have been regularized, their certificate, their qualification may be asked.
वो तो कंपेयर करेंगे ही ना.
हाँ तो उनका सर्टिफिकेट उनका भी
वो लोग अपना सब सारा कंपेयर करेंगे.
Item 44 WPS 6113 of 2023.
Yes, petitioner. Counsel for the parties are present. The counsel for the petitioner prays for time to file a rejoinder in this case. What is your complaint?
Well, contractual worker, since they have given on contract basis, requires to be renewed year to year. And also in their joining, it has been clearly written in the advertisement that for regularization, no, उनका कोई भी दावा मान्य नहीं होगा.
Where is that advertisement?
Lordship, the advertisement is at Alex.
My lord, may I kindly see page 27 of my counter affidavit.
Page 27. Where is the advertisement?
I have annexed it in my petition at page number 113. Lordship, there was a sanction post of
1,116 posts, Lordship, in the first phase. Thereafter, in the second phase, there was another.
The learned counsel for the respondents has submitted that the petitioners were appointed, that as per the writ petition, they were appointed pursuant to advertisement, and the advertisement was for contractual appointment upon payment of honorarium. Rejoinder filed. Let the rejoinder be filed by 10th of April. You have filed your counter? You have filed your counter?
No, no.
अभी आपके काउंटर का जरूरत ही नहीं है. You want to file the counter?
Lordship, they will be innovative because it was originally
The learned counsel for the respondent number.
Respondent number 2.
Respondent number 2 prays for and is granted, is also directed to file a counter affidavit in this case. You file a counter. The counter of respondent number 2 be filed by 24th of April. The rejoinder to the counter affidavits be filed by 6th of May, post on 14th under the heading for admission.
Item 45, the LPS 6153 of 2023.
Lordship, it is a similar matter, Lordship. We are praying for regularization of multi-purpose structures, Lordship. It was against a sanction.
But no counter filed in this
No,
case.
Lordship, there's no.
Today itself, my lord, I am going to file, my lord, affidavit is going on. But your lordship may kindly see, my lord, page 104 advertisement itself, my lord.
I've seen it. File your counter. Let the counter be filed.
Lordship.
Counsel for the
Then,
respondents.
my lord, the post itself, my lord, sanction for appointment on the contract.
Yes, yes, same matter.
Lordship.
The learned counsel for the respondents are directed to seek instructions and file counter affidavit in this case. The counter should be filed by 24th. वो कौन सा डेट दिया है अभी इस केस में? इसका केस में?
हम तो कल ही फाइल कर देंगे, हमने
14th
तो
में,
affidavit-
कोई बात नहीं आपको 14th में ना. The rejoinder, if any, by 8th of May, post this case on 14th of May under the heading for admission. At this, counsel for the petitioner submits that this matter may be tagged with
Lordship, 6113.
WPS number 6113. अभी जो previous case था 6113
Yes, Lordship.
of 2023. Let both the cases be tagged.
Item 46, WPS 6205 of 2023.
My lord, this case is for payment of the CMPF and family pension. No counter है filed by the CCM, my lord.
Who are you?
I am the petitioner, wife of the deceased blind man.
How many wives did you have?
Only one wife, my lord, there is a counter, given that the name of the Urmila Devi is the one document, but document in the service sheet, my lord, is clearly that the petitioner entered in service in 79, my lord. And it was service record, annexure.
उर्मिला देवी बेटी है.
My lord, the annexure 6 has clearly stated by the CCL that that is a clerical mistake, my lord. Annexure 6 they clearly stated that the clerical
Learned
mistake.
counsel for the respondents are directed to seek instructions and file a counter affidavit in this case.
Lordship, for CMPF, we have already filed count.
आपको मिल गया CMPF का काउंटर?
हाँ, my lord.
क्या लिखे आप? CMPF में क्या लिखे?
Lordship, in paragraph number 10, which is not actually
It
Yes.
was not done.
What have you
Fourth
mentioned?
page, on the fourth page,
Yes, yes.
last paragraph, that is stated and submitted that in response management forwarded copy of service sheet to the deceased member via letter number so and so and informed that Urmila Kumari is a daughter of deceased member and Srimati Shushila Devi is wife of deceased member. The information provided by the management cannot be true as the nomination was made at the time of appointment 1979 while service sheet being produced as proof was made in 1987 wherein one Urmila Devi age 1 year only is shown. And at 87, her daughter Urmila Devi was there, but in 79, no existence of her daughter Urmila Devi was there.
And it was disclosed as Urmila Devi.
And
who had
and
filed the application for this amount? Urmila Devi. Urmila Devi is a
Shushila Devi
petitioner before this court.
has filled the claim form
Okay.
for the PF amount and pension amount. But as per our record, the nomination was made in the name of Urmila Devi, which they say कि Urmila Devi is her daughter. But the nomination was made in
That's
the
right,
year,
we appreciate that.
it was made in the
So
year
क्या बोलना है?
1979.
My lord,
इसके बारे में क्या बोलना है आप?
my lord, इस जो डॉक्यूमेंट दिखा रहे हैं इसमें कोई डेट नहीं है कब बार आ गया और इन्होंने ही डॉक्यूमेंट लगाया है उसके बाद कि वो 1 साल है 87 के डॉक्यूमेंट में 1 साल उसका नाम है जो नाम है बेटी है और ऑलरेडी क्लियर हम कह रहे हैं कि वो बेटी है न कि थी और उसमें जब सर्टिफिकेट बना था 79 तो जन्म उसका नहीं था और डॉक्यूमेंट जो दिया है उनमें कोई डेट नहीं है
79 में आपने वाइफ का नाम क्या डिस्क्लोज किया था?
सुशीला देवी
उर्मिला देवी।
उर्मिला देवी
नहीं नंबर
बताइए 79 वाला डॉक्यूमेंट दिखाइए कहाँ है?
Annexure 1.
Annexure A.
Annexure A. Page number 7. Page number
Yes, you
7.
just see. Page number 7.
Urmila Devi.
उर्मिला देवी। क्या होगा इसका बताइए?
Wife, age 18 years.
18 साल उर्मिला देवी।
पेज 20 of the read petition my lord दिखाया
पेज
है
80 पेज 7 ऑफ द काउंटर एफिडेविट देखिए ना, आपको रिलीफ चाहिए तो काउंटर को मीट करना होगा।
हाँ तो कौन जवाब देंगे my lord
हाँ, जवाब दे दीजिए।
हाँ
ये
उसका
बात
रिप्लाई दे लेकिन सीसीएल ने नहीं दिया था इसलिए हम नहीं दिए सीसीएल को भी जवाब देना था
It is coming for the first.
हाँ ये सीसीएल
for
काउंटर
CCL
को हम
also?
दोनों के जवाब ऐसा देंगे
Last year I was impatient.
जो सीसीएल के अगेंस्ट पे केस जीत जाते हैं सीसीएल उसको अपने पैनल में
Yes, सबको ले लिया.
दैट्स गुड। अच्छा तरीका है। Counsel for the parties are present. A counter affidavit has been filed by CMPF indicating that at the time of appointment, way back in the year 1979, the deceased employee had disclosed the name of his wife as Urmila Devi. And as per the records, and as per the service sheet of the deceased member, it was informed that Urmila Kumari is daughter of deceased member and
Service sheet was prepared in 1987. Okay. Urmila Kumari was age 1.
he submits that the service sheet was prepared in 1987 showing that Urmila Kumari was only 1 year of age. And accordingly, he submits that the petitioner cannot claim to be the wife of the deceased employee. However, no counter affidavit has been filed by CCL. Let the counter affidavit of CCL be filed by 4th. 4 तारीख तक हो जाएगा?
This 4th,
By 10th.
it will be difficult.
By 10th.
By 10th.
By 10th of April 2024, the rejoinder to both the counter affidavits be filed by 16th.
No.
By 16th of April, post this case under the heading for final disposal on 22nd April. Next. आप अपना सारा डॉक्यूमेंट का टाइप कॉपी लगाइए। ऐसा नहीं सिर्फ petitioner को टाइप कॉपी लगाना होगा। Respondents are also supposed to file legible copies.
Item 47, WPS 7160 of 2023.
Professor working with sweepers for since last about 5 years and graduate principal district judge Garhwa, and they also appeared in the examination conducted. Although they were disqualified, but they are regularly discharging their duty and completed 240 days every day working.
240 days का प्रिंसिपल इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रिब्यूनल में चलता है, हाई कोर्ट में नहीं चलेगा। और ये जो सर्विस मैटर्स होते हैं जो सरकार वाले होते हैं उसमें नहीं चलता।
One point is the constitution of Yorkshire that they since 5 years working as sweepers and they appeared in the examination conducted by the Garhwa, before the London principal and district secretary appeared disqualified, but their case will be considered.
Oh, show me some provision I will consider in this. But still you are continuing.
I'm continuing.
कहाँ लिखे? You participated in the process?
Yes, I participated.
You remain disqualified?
Yes, I have all the.
And still they are taking work from you.
I'm taking work.
कहाँ है बताइए?
नहीं,
कहाँ
हम
लिखे?
एग्जामिनेशन के चलते हम लोग वर्क नहीं कर रहे।
एग्जामिनेशन के बाद वो आपसे काम करा रहे हैं, अभी भी काम कर रहे हैं, कहाँ लिखे?
काम स्किल वर्क।
दिखाइए स्टेटमेंट दिखाइए। When was the examination held?
My lord, annexure 2.
Date.
Page number, my lord. Page number 33. 2022. This is one annexure 10 to 2023 प्रमाणित किया जाता है।
और कब तक आप कर रहे हैं? Where is that annexure?
Annexure 2.
That you are working even after this.
That is annexure 10 also shows, my lord.
Annexure 10.
10 also shows.
Let us see annexure 10.
57 page.
10 to 23 तक है ना?
तो ये तो लगातार काम अभी भी कर रहे हैं, काम देर वर्किंग बने।
ये अच्छा।
Still there.
ये 10 to 23 तक है, उसके बाद ये तो रिक्रूटमेंट उसके बाद हुआ होगा।
इसके बाद लेकिन अब ये लोग वर्क कर रहे हैं। I have made a statement. They are working.
कहाँ लिखे हैं कि in spite of this they are working?
They are working.
बताइए ना कहाँ लिखे हैं? आप हमको बताइए, अभी तुरंत हम नोटिस कर बताइए।
They are working. Till date, Para 7. Till date, never any complaint. Till date. Para 7 में पिटिशनर नंबर 2 के बारे में है और डिस्ट्रिक्ट पारा में हर पिटिशनर के बारे में लिखा हुआ है। And they are working. They have any
आप
complaint or
पिटिशन फाइल किए हैं by filing the certificate of 10 to 2023. You file a supplementary affidavit stating that you are still working. नहीं, आप एक supplementary affidavit file करें।
Just one thing दिखा दो।
You file a supplementary affidavit.
I can, but
Please.
just for a moment.
No, it is something very, very serious. It is something, Mr. Sinha, it is something very serious.
No, it is mentioned.
You just,
It is mentioned.
this petition
Till
has been,
date, that the petitioner number 2, para 7, likewise for this respect to all the petitioners have stated. Paragraph number 7, for it.
एक second.
For a moment.
Please hold on. WPS number 7160 of 2023. Counsel for the petitioners is directed to seek instruction and file a supplementary counter affidavit. You file it. File a supplementary affidavit in the present case, indicating on record, indicating as to whether the work is being taken by the petitioner even till today, and also whether the petitioners are being paid any remuneration for their work. Up to date आप बताइए आप। ठीक, फाइल कर दीजिए।
फाइल कर देते हैं दोस्तों, and
Let the supplementary affidavit be filed by 2nd of April. Post this case on 3rd of April in the supplementary cause list. उस दिन हम नोटिस करेंगे। Up to date status बताइए। एकदम डेट के साथ।
डेट के साथ करते हैं।
पैसा मिल रहा है कि नहीं वो भी बताइए।
वो भी अच्छा है, सब ठीक हो जाएगा।
काम ले रहे हैं तो पैसा तो देंगे ना आपको।
तो प्रूफ हो जाएगा। For admission, item 48, Criminal Region 207 of 2019.
Lordship, petitioner died on 2021. 20th April 2021, petitioner died.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has expired on
20th 4 2021. 20/4/2021.
20/4/2021. However, the death certificate has not been placed on record.
Yeah, death certificate in my mobile, but I am
Not
not.
on record.
I am not.
Right?
My statement is.
That's,
I have
we'll
this.
see. And accordingly, he submits that he has no instructions.
Instruction.
अब तो कोई present में तो कोई instruction नहीं है ना?
नहीं, अब तो कुछ नहीं.
Accordingly, this petition is dismissed.
Read
The concerned court shall.
Revision.
Okay, sorry. This revision is hereby dismissed. The concerned court is directed to verify the correctness of the statement made by the petitioner. Let this order be communicated to us. This should be sufficient.
Counsel for a state.
A state.
Death
एक डेथ सर्टिफिकेट की कॉपी उनको the counsel for the petitioner is directed to forward a copy of the death certificate of the petitioner to the learned counsel for the state. हो जाएगा काम? Next.
Item 50, Criminal Region 258 of 2019.
Yes.
One of the petitioner is casual labor minor. And the maintenance is around 3,000 minor. This is very common. Without assessment of income.
अब 3000 देने के लिए कौन सा असेसमेंट करना है? हस्बैंड वाइफ है ना? जी काफी है. 3000 देने के लिए कोई असेसमेंट का काम नहीं. बताइए कितना ही असेसमेंट करेंगे 3000 से कम क्या हो? आजकल आपको पता है मिनिमम वेजेस क्या है? आप कॉम्प्रोमाइज आपको करना, आप करते रहिए. नथिंग.
खबर ले ले रहे हैं.
कुछ क्या खबर लेना है इसमें? कुछ खबर नहीं लेना.
नेक्स्ट वीक रख दिया जाए.
नेक्स्ट वीक तो छुट्टी है. आप आएंगे कोर्ट?
आफ्टर
आफ्टर होली
नहीं आफ्टर होली कुछ
जो ऑर्डर होगा हम लोग करेंगे.
कॉम्प्रोमाइज वगैरह हो गया.
लेकिन ऐसा खबर मिल रहा है कि हो गया.
कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो गया होगा तो इस ऑर्डर का कोई मतलब ही नहीं रहेगा. फिर क्या बचेगा?
जी हाँ.
हाँ तो इसीलिए
तो छुट्टी
3000 रुपए का मेंटेनेंस के लिए आप इतना परेशान हैं, कैसे चलेगा?
छुट्टी के बाद एक डेट
मिनिमम वेजेस बताइए कितना होगा, हम एडजर्न करेंगे. बताइए मिनिमम वेजेस में भी 20,000 रुपये महीना मिलता है आज के दिन में. तो कैजुअल वर्कर को मिनिमम वेजेस के बेसिस पे एसेस करेंगे ना भाई. रोज काम करिए 8 घंटा, उसमें क्या है?
तो लेबरर से हमारा कभी काम मिला कभी नहीं मिला.
अभी 300 के आसपास 400 मिलता होगा.
बता रहे ना 15 थोड़ा भी स्किल्ड है तो 20,000 रुपये से कम नहीं है, और एकदम ही अनस्किल्ड है तो भी 15,000 रुपये महीना तो है ही. A domestic help is getting 30,000 rupees. Right?
छुट्टी के बाद एक डेट दे दिया जाए.
Date हम लिखिए. Criminal revision number 258 of 2019. The counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is a casual laborer and therefore the impugned order of maintenance of rupees 3,000 is on much higher side. This court is prima facie not inclined to interfere, but counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment so that she may seek instructions in the matter. Post this case on 1st of April under the heading of final disposal. अब मत बोलिएगा 1 तारीख को नहीं आएंगे कोर्ट. 1 नहीं 2 तारीख को. 1 तारीख को शायद छुट्टी उट्टी हो रही है. 2 तारीख को under the heading of final disposal. चलिए next.
Item 51, Criminal Division 271 of 2019.
क्या मैटर है?
मैटर है जो 498 का केस हुआ, उसमें कन्विक्शन हुआ, अपोजिट पार्टी नंबर 2 वो अपील प्रेफर किए एंड द सेंटेंस हैज बीन मॉडिफाइड एंड ड्यू टू दैट रीजन आई हैव प्रेफर्ड दिस रिवीजन।
मॉडिफाई होके कितना हो गया?
मॉडिफाई करके 3 साल का सजा था तो 1 लाख रुपए कंपनसेशन कर दिए। 2 केस में उनको सजा हुआ था और 50-50 हजार रुपया मॉडिफाई करके 1 लाख कर दिए।
और
तो दूसरा जो
custody?
रिवीजन है जो that has been filed by the petitioner in which the opposite party is the same person, criminal revision number 228 of 2018. So my humble prayer would be, my lord, since the common judgment has been passed by the learned session judge, so both revision may be heard together, your lordship. Page 36, my lord, there are 2 criminal appeal preferred by the opposite party number 2, but the common judgment has been passed.
ओपी नंबर 2 की तरफ से कौन है इसमें?
I don't have a and I would like to request 2 weeks time to counter.
Learned counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that arising out of the same impugned order, one criminal revision number 228 of 2018 has been filed, which is pending before this court.
And notice has been issued to the OP number 2.
And in the state case also notice has been issued. He submits that both the matters be tagged. Considering the fact that this court has criminal revision, considering the fact that criminal revision number 228 of 2018 or 2018 criminal revisions are not in the roster of this bench, let this matter be placed before the Honorable Chief Justice so that appropriate order on the administrative side be passed. इसमें लिखिएगा ऊपर, this court is of the view that this court is required to be heard along with criminal revision 28 of 2018.
Item 52, Criminal Division 277 of 2019.
So, in this case, proceedings were initiated under section 498A of the IPC. The trial court, my lords, had acquitted me, and the order has been reversed by the appellate court. So that is the crux of the matter, my lords. First, may I go through the trial court order, because that would be...
Records have come.
No, perhaps not.
Notice has been issued.
From my
There
sheet,
is no nothing
there is
in my
nothing. No, in my sheet also.
It was an order of remand.
Yes, my lords, it is an order of remand.
What happened thereafter?
Thereafter, my lords, perhaps no proceeding has been initiated, because that is not in my knowledge even. So,
The matter was remanded.
but that practically means that the trial court order has been set aside. So,
There was an order to ascertain as to whether any order has been passed upon remand.
so I'm not aware of the factual position.
In spite of order dated 17/1/2020, नहीं, एक second. आपको specific direction था भाई?
So,
In spite of order dated 17/1/2020, the learned counsel for the petitioner is not in a position to inform this court as to whether after remand any order has been passed by the learned trial court. The present revision has been filed against judgment dated 20/12/2018, passed in criminal within bracket acquittal bracket close appeal number 27 of 2016, wherein the order passed by the trial court has been set aside and the matter was remanded with a direction to pass fresh judgment. Office is directed to call for the status as to whether any fresh order has been passed pursuant to the order of remand. Let this order be communicated through fax. Post this case on second of May.
Item 53, Criminal Division 290 of
May I
2019.
request that if no order has been passed or no proceeding has been initiated, then LCR may be called for. If nothing has happened.
आप अपना होमवर्क तो करते नहीं हैं. आपको तो डायरेक्शन था पता करके बताने का. जो अपना होमवर्क नहीं करते हैं उनको उनके लिए हम क्या ही बोलें. Yes, petitioner. Yes. The stage must have changed. It has become infructuous.
One witness has been examined.
So the trial has commenced. One witness काफी नहीं है. One witness is enough to convict a person. So the stage has changed. You don't. How this can proceed now? You want to withdraw? Who senior advocate will assist?
Senior advocate I just seek instruction from you.
You seek instructions. The trial has proceeded. Now this is not the stage for setting aside the order taking cognizance and things.
Your leadership, this is not an order taking cognizance. This was against discharge.
That's right. Even that the stage has changed. You are cross-examining the witness, no? Must. I'll seek instructions and come. Pass over.
Item 54, Criminal Division 295 of 2019.
It's the case, the trial court has convicted and appellate court has acquitted. Then they had filed this revision. Lord,
This is appeal against acquittal.
yes.
This
Now
is
we
not a
have-
criminal appeal. This is a revision you have filed. Is it maintainable? थोड़ा सा देखिए भाई. बहुत कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी ऑर्डर्स है अपने कोर्ट का. थोड़ा थोड़ा दूसरे तरह का ऑर्डर्स हमको दिख रहा है इसीलिए ऐसे नहीं करेंगे. है आपके पास ऑर्डर्स 2-4?
एक अभी जो
एक तो तुपलाल है.
सुप्रीम
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट
जोसेफ स्टीफन में भी
जोसेफ
आया.
स्टीफन.
यही सेम इशू ही इसमें फ्रेम किया गया.
This is arising out of complaint case.
Complaint.
Now, my lord, subsequently, one opposite party number 2 has died. So I am seeking permission to brought on record of death certificate of.
You are for the state?
No, I have opposite party number 2, private opponent 2 and 3.
Okay. Who has died? Number 2?
2, father-in-law.
The learned counsel for the parties are present. The petitioner before this court is the complainant.
Yes.
And by the impugned appellate order, the accused have been acquitted.
Accused number 2 and 3. Husband convicted.
Okay. The opposite party number 2 and 3 has been convicted.
Yes.
Has been acquitted.
Acquitted.
And the conviction of the husband has been sustained. Counsel for the opposite party has submitted that opposite party number 2 has expired. He submits that he shall file necessary affidavit to that effect. He also submits that he shall advance his arguments on the point of maintainability of this petition on the next day. थोड़ा सारा ऑर्डर सब लेके आई, ठीक है? Pose this case on 2nd May.
For hearing item 55, Criminal 72 of the 2019.
For the first time, Lordship is coming. The appellant has convicted for 1 year after Lordship in appeal modified the punishment by 3 years to 1 year. And it is Lordship no IA file for the bail. So it may be Lordship he is released on from the jail after concluding the punishment. So may I take instruction Lordship from the client.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that by the appellate order the sentence was modified.
Yes.
And fine be held.
Yes, Lordship. 10,000.
And the sentence was reduced to a period of 1 year.
3 years to 1 year.
To a period of 3 years with certain fine amount.
To 1 year. 10,000.
The learned counsel has submitted from 3 years to 1 year. The learned counsel submits that the petitioner was never released on bail. He might have served the sentence. Surrender certificate file किए थे ना?
Yes,
in jail.
In jail.
He prays for adjournment to seek instructions. 2 तारीख को लगा देते हैं.
After 1 week of vacation.
Pose this case on 8th of July. Sorry, not
8th of July. 8th of April.
I'll just post it on Sunday. On 12th of February, 12th of April 2024,
yes.
Under the heading for orders.
Orders
are okay. Hearing the under the heading for final disposal.
Yes.
Instruction होगा नहीं करने का तो क्या? फाइन लेकिन जमा करना पड़ेगा.
फाइन वो या तो लॉर्डशिप 2 चीज हो सकता है ना, या तो वो सर्व करके निकल गया. फाइन के बाद जो उनके इन डिफॉल्ट ऑफ करके जो होगा वो करके निकल गया.
You are for the state.
Yes.
Counsel for the state is also directed to seek instructions with regard to the deposit or realization of fine amount and the custody of the petition. And file a supplementary affidavit in the present case. आप फाइल कर दीजिए.
12th of April.
12th of April.
छुट्टी में हो जाए लॉर्डशिप. ईद वाला छुट्टी के बीच में पड़ रहा है 11.
अच्छा. 19 अप्रैल को रख देते हैं. ठीक है. 19th April.
Okay.
From daily list for final disposal item 1, Criminal 90 of 2019.
क्या हुआ?
नंबर 2 के तरफ से आज कल कुमार रिसीव किए.
आप आज रिसीव किए हैं?
आज लेकर गए.
तो क्या करना? टाइम मांग रहे हैं. तो आपके कंसेंट से इनका एंट्री में बेल एक्सटेंड कर देते हैं. आपके पास पुलिस भेजते हैं नोटिस लेकर. आप लोगों को होश नहीं है तो क्या बोलेंगे बताइए.
ये जो कॉम्प्रोमाइज ओपिनियन जो लगा हुआ है मेरे पिटीशन में, इसका ये इन्होंने कंप्लायंस नहीं किया.
किन्होंने कंप्लायंस नहीं किया? कौन सा पोर्शन कंप्लायंस नहीं?
ये एनएक्स 2 जो मीडिएशन सेंटर में जो एग्जाम में हुआ था मेरे.
बताइए. कौन सा क्लॉज नहीं कंप्लायंस?
कोई भी क्लॉज में 20,000 रुपया और 75,000 रुपया में हुआ था मेरे.
आपने फाइल किया है? Showing the receipt.
That I have not filed.
So आपको 2 बार ऑर्डर हो गया ना?
हाँ हो गया.
तो फिर
इसमें
आप किस लिए आ पाए?
2 पार्ट है. So far as since the mediation had failed, it was not
successful हुआ mediation.
हाँ successful हुआ था mediation. There are 2 parts. One is with respect to the अगर हम पढ़ देते हैं ये
आप उनको ये बताइए whether the mediation has failed or not failed.
नहीं, the mediation was successful. Yes, mediation was successful.
After that, the compliances were made in terms of mediation, not made.
Not made. That is the reason why in appeal my conviction was upheld. But there are 2 parts in that. So
अब
far
क्या
as
अब
with
तो
respect
मेरिट पे
to
चलिए, अब भूल जाइए मीडिएशन का कहानी, अब मेरिट पे चलिए यू फॉरगेट अबाउट मीडिएशन, कंसिलिएशन, सेटलमेंट, वो सब कहानी करते हैं, अब मेरिट पे है ना. यू आर द हस्बैंड.
I am the husband.
नेक्स्ट वीक कर देंगे इसको नेक्स्ट
नेक्स्ट वीक में करते हैं. आप आएंगे छुट्टी में?
मतलब आफ्टर छुट्टी में.
The learned counsel for petitioner and opposite party number 2, नाम बताइए.
अशोक कुमार.
Ashok Kumar are present. The counsel for the opposite party number 2 has submitted that he has received instructions to file wakalatnama, which he shall file by tomorrow. The learned counsels have submitted that the learned counsels have submitted that the matter has to be heard on merits, right? As the parties did not act in terms of the settlement through mediation. However, they seek adjournment. Pose this case under the same heading on 18th of April 2024. आपका तो मीडिएशन के ग्राउंड पे ही हुआ था ना?
Mediation हुआ था in the appellate stage. I was convicted in appellate stage. The mediation was,
इसीलिए
but that was,
कंप्लाइंस नहीं किया.
and in the appellate court again the conviction was.
The interim, the provisional bail इसमें तो कोई आज तो कोई ऑर्डर नहीं एक्सपायर
नहीं है. 9/11/23 I was granted provisional bail for 4 months, and on 18/12/23 it was extended till 22/3/2024.
The provisional bail which is expiring, granted to the petitioner, which is expiring on 22/3/2024, is extended till 18th of April.
Item 2, WPS 330 of 2023.
Yes.
Order dated 21 February 2024 Mechanics. It was argued.
Yes. आप तैयार हैं? ठीक है.
That order I have given you also. TGT.
ये दो ऑर्डर है ना, एक ये है, एक ये सिनॉप्सिस है, किसका है ये?
That has been given by me.
This is done. Notes of
That is my, including your lordship, the recent order passed by your lordship in another selection process, but on the caste certificate. That is your lordship, annexure 15 at page number 209. That is your lordship's last order. Because he is relying upon the Gijroya case, your lordship. And that has been taken note by your lordship. Gijroya case has now been considered in Dibya case.
That I have taken care of. ये तो अभी का है.
हाँ.
12/3 का.
हाँ 12/3 का. That is in relation to engineer, assistant engineer appointment matter, and this is in relation to your lordship the combined civil services examination. In that case, your lordship has been pleased to observe that in that selection process there is no such rule. That your lordship has been mentioned. I am indicating your lordship only relevant paras, your lordship.
आप वो सब कहानी छोड़िए,
जी
आप हमको बस इतना बताइए, इन्होंने जो अपना सर्टिफिकेट फाइल किया, एक्सेप्ट द हेडिंग, इज एवरीथिंग द सेम?
मतलब only your lordship slightly different your lordship.
What is the difference?
Difference is your lordship in the rules I have quoted.
No, not format में बताइए, एकदम साइड बाय साइड फॉर्मेट।
हाँ हाँ फॉर्मेट हम दिखा रहे हैं। My lord, only your lordship has been pleased to take into note your lordship that in appointment rules there is mentioning your lordship that the caste certificate must be up to the closing date of the application form and it should be in per forma. My lord, kindly have a look to the I have quoted the relevant paras page
आप
7.
क्वेश्चन को छोड़ के इधर उधर मत
नहीं
हम आपकी सारी बात सुने, आपको पता है ना, आपको ऐसे बिना सुने ऑर्डर नहीं करते। आप हमको सिर्फ ये देखिए, my mind is stuck at that. You cleared it, I will hear you.
My lord,
You just tell me the format in which he was required to give and the format he has given.
My lord, kindly see page number 67.
Page number 67.
Of the written notes of argument. Written notes of argument.
Written notes of argument.
हाँ, उसी में इनक्लोज कर दिए हैं। For your lordship's convenience, page 67.
Page 67.
This is the central format given by the petitioner, your lordship.
Okay.
Mentioning in which your lordship the petitioner has, there is mentioning your lordship about your lordship constitutional orders your lordship,
yes.
About SC and ST your lordship.
Yes.
Thereafter your lordship indicating your lordship that he is a resident of Ranchi.
That's right.
This is the central format your lordship, yes. And our format is at page number 68. That has been indicated in the advertisement. I will take to your lordship to the advertisement also.
68.
68. This is the format.
This is to certify.
This is to certify such and such district of a state union belongs to caste subcaste under scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, which is approved as scheduled caste for the state of Jharkhand. For the state
of Jharkhand के लिए क्या SC ST का अलग से लिस्ट बनता है?
हाँ, हर एक का यूनियन टेरिटरी का होता है ना, combined list of the across India.
बनता है ना?
हाँ हाँ.
तो वो तो कॉमन लिस्ट, वन लिस्ट बनता है. SC ST का जो डिक्लेरेशन है that a person will be under scheduled caste category or scheduled tribe category is declared by the central government. Is there any separate declaration by the state of Jharkhand?
No.
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 Right?
But your lordship,
there is no separate declaration by the state of Jharkhand. Therefore, this format is one and the same.
My lord, slightly different.
वहाँ आप हमको difference बताइए, हम आपके favor में order करते हैं.
हम बता रहे हैं.
बताइए.
My lord, kindly see list of the state of Jharkhand. List of the state of Jharkhand is separate your lordship, the union territory that your lordship.
नहीं आप थोड़ा constitutional provision में आइए और आप हमको बताइए.
I am coming on. I am coming. Kindly see clause 3 of the format. Clause 3 of the format.
3 of the page 68.
68. Clause 3. This certificate is valid till further orders or till any change made in SC/ST caste list for state of Jharkhand.
Yes. This even for state of Jharkhand, this declaration is made by the central government. आप हमको बताइए, देखिए BC का अलग-अलग स्टेट का अलग-अलग लिस्ट होता है, ठीक है? And those declarations are being made by the different states also. लेकिन SC/ST का ऐसा नहीं होता है, as far as I remember.
If that was I put a question to myself, your lordship. If there was no any such difference between the caste certificate issued by the issued in the central government format and caste certificate issued in the format of the state government, then there would not have been any necessity.
Please don't tell us this. Merely because you have done something, that does not mean. No. You have to explain it. Who is for the state? You explain. What is the difference between the format in the government format and the state format so far as ST is concerned?
SC and ST both, because you are.
ये SC है कि ST है?
ST.
ST. आप ST का कहानी सुनाइए, हमको SC का कहानी नहीं सुनाई. You have filed your counter? Very good. Such an important issue is to be decided. There is no difference between the format. तो ऊपर लिख देंगे सेंट्रल फॉर्मेट और स्टेट फॉर्मेट से डिफरेंस हो जाएगा। सेंट्रल फॉर्मेट में हम लिखेंगे पिंकी आनंद और स्टेट फॉर्मेट में लिखेंगे पिंकी आनंद, फर्क हो जाएगा? नहीं होगा ना। बस उतना ही कहानी हमको समझा, इसके बियॉन्ड हमको कुछ नहीं समझना। आपको ये ऑर्डर था, आपने इसका रिस्पॉन्स काउंटर एफिडेविट फाइल किया? You were appearing, you have not filed any counter affidavit. There was a direction by the counsel for the respondents to file a counter affidavit. It did not exclude you. File करिए counter. This is very important.
Very
We have to
important
take
to
care
know.
of this. आप SC/ST कैंडिडेट के साथ ऐसा गेम नहीं कर सकते।
While clarifying that and
What is the difference and what is the
The learned counsel for the parties are present. It transpired during the court proceedings that when a query was put to the court in connection with the observations made by this court in order dated 21st February 2022, the learned counsel for the state has submitted that no counter affidavit has been filed by the state in this case. Although on 21st February 2022, it was recorded that the pleadings are complete. It further transpires that on 23/2/2023, the counsel for the respondents were granted time to file counter affidavit. At this, counsel for the respondent state prays for time to seek instructions and file a counter affidavit in the present case. स्टेट पार्टी भी नहीं है। हाँ है, स्टेट ऑफ झारखंड। कौन इस पे फाइल करेगा?
it would be appropriate your lordship.
कौन
Department of Personal and Administrative.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the state that the counter affidavit is required to be filed by the Department of Personal, Administrative Reforms and Rajbhasha of the government of Jharkhand. Counsel for the petitioner is directed to specifically add the secretary of the said department as principal secretary of the said department as respondent number 4. Although the state of Jharkhand is just a party, has already been made a party in this case, right? Let the counter affidavit be filed by newly added respondent by the respondent number 4, taking into consideration the observation made by this court in order dated 21/2/2024 and other pleadings in the main writ petition. The counter affidavit should also take into consideration the stand taken by JPSC in the counter affidavit. सबका मिला के एक फाइल
नहीं जरूरी है ना?
I will give a date. Let the counter affidavit be filed by 16th April. बहुत छोटा सा इशू है, उतना ही पर है. Pose this case on 23rd April.
My lord, in TGT matter, I have given order.
अच्छा हाँ दे दिए.
दो है, दो ऑर्डर पास हुआ है, एक वेरिफिकेशन के लिए, एक 425 का ड्यूटी।
हाँ 425 वाला भी हम अलग से पास किए।
425 संगीता कुमार and 1 विवेक।
वो दो ऑर्डर दिए हैं ना?
दे दिए। हाँ and the addition be carried out during the course of the day.
हाँ yes, the necessary addition be carried out in reading during the course of the day. Exact department देख के।
Okay.
Pastoral case from supplementary list item 53, 200290 of 2019.
Yes, ma'am. Criminal Division number 290 of 2019, MS. आप नाम बताएं अपना। निहारिका श्रीवास्तव। seeks permission to withdraw this, advocate seeks permission to withdraw this petition under instructions of Mr. Anurag Kashyap, advocate on record. She submits that the trial has proceeded. Learned counsel for the opposite parties has no objection to the prayer made. Accordingly, this petition is dismissed as withdrawn. However, dismissal of this petition will not prejudice the case of the petitioner in any manner, and it will be open to the petitioner to raise all points which have been raised in the present case and also other points which may be available to the petitioner in accordance with law.
साइन करनी है
कुछ सीख वीख भी रहे हैं वहाँ पर? डांट पड़ रही है कि नहीं पड़ रही है? डांट नहीं पड़ रही है, इसका मतलब आप ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहे। जिसको सीनियर ना डांटे समझ लीजिए वो ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहे। हाँ, you make sure that you get scolded next time. Learn criminal law there.
From daily list item 4, WPS 1145 of 2023.
Yes, petitioner.
My lord, just yesterday I received counter affidavit, so permit to 3 weeks time to file.
Compassionate appointment.
Yes.
कब का डेथ है?
2016
WPS number 1145 of 2023. Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the petitioner prays for and is granted time till 4th April to file a rejoinder to the counter affidavit. Close this case on 8th of April under the heading of final disposal.
Item 5, WPS 1770 of 2023.
For accommodation for the day, madam. I was directed to file counter, madam. My counter is ready, madam, but it could not be filed because of. I'll file it by tomorrow.
Will file it by tomorrow?
Yes, it's ready.
WPS number 1770 of 2023. Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the respondents seek adjournment to file the counter affidavit in this case in terms of the last order. Let the counter affidavit be filed by 4th of April by way of last indulgence. Rejoinder if any by 18th April. Post on 24th April under the heading for admission. अच्छा ये तो final disposal है.
Item 6, WPS 2746 of 2023.
An adjournment request has been circulated.
Yes.
Mr. Divakar Upadhyay, his father is not well. Hospitalized.
His father.
His father having kidney problems. Went to Hello.
I'll give a longer time. Post this case on 7th of May.
Similar prayer let us see. Prayer number 12 and 15.
12 and 15 का same prayer करके कर same date.
Item 7, WPS 4724 of 2023.
Yes, petition.
This is for the prayer of pension and retirement benefits of the petitioner.
So, pension and retirement benefits. प्लेयर क्या बच रहा है आपका?
इसमें भी काउंटर आया है उसमें
I put counter affidavit, my lord, which by the state, your lordship. Para 13, your lordship. Other benefit, your lordship. Given like your lordship, GIC, LIC, and provisional
Just a
pension
moment.
also granted.
Just a moment.
I think so. WPS 472.
The departmental proceedings से related है.
Ah,
देखिए सर.
departmental proceeding initiate. So for your lordship, petitioner prayer only earlier your lordship प्रपत्र का भी क्वासिंग मांग रहे थे, बट वो जो है by way of IA your lordship only confine the prayer for retiral benefits. And so for retiral benefits is concerned, your lordship, we have stated in para counter affidavit has been filed.
Departmental proceeding में क्या हुआ था इनका?
Which is pending, your lordship. Because your lordship, I have stated in para 60 one vigilance case number 46/2002 is pending.
क्या status है? 46
Status
of
for we have
2002.
not filed. Still pending, your lordship.
आप क्या कर रहे हैं जो स्टिल पेंडिंग चल रहा है? 2002 का केस पेंडिंग चलते रहेगा. यस?
ये तो criminal case है.
कौन बताएगा इसका स्टेटस? स्टेटस नहीं, कारण कहाँ पे पेंडिंग है बताइए. विजिलेंस केस नंबर 46 ऑफ 2002. वेयर इज इट पेंडिंग?
ये तो हम लोग नहीं.
कुछ भी नहीं पता.
Para 16 में only it has come, your lordship. That one vigilance.
Counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the respondents is directed to seek instructions and file an affidavit in this case annexing the order sheet of the vigilance case number 46 of 2002 of last 5 years. 5 साल का order sheet आप लगा दीजिए. Certified copy ले. ठीक है? चलिए. Post on 23rd April. Sanction for prosecution आया होगा ना?
Certainly.
हाँ, वो भी
I
लगा.
take it.
The sanction for prosecution, if any, should also be annexed.
For orders to effect item 8, contempt civil 341 of 2020 along with item 9 and 10.
I have requested for virtual, but meanwhile I will.
Okay.
Lords, serial number 8 is with regard to contempt application, Lords. Section 17B of the Full Back Wages under Industrial Dispute Act.
Why this contempt case has been listed before me? We don't have the roster for contempt case.
Lords, earlier an order was being passed on 8th of July 2022, wherein
Audit के साथ?
Yes, Lords.
हाँ, yes.
This is the reason. Lord, this contempt application, the order is of 9/12/2019, Lords. Since then, they have not even paid a single amount with regard to the Section 17B full back wages last government.
That's right. We'll see that. What about this?
And Lords, next that writ
17B order was passed. They have not paid you anything.
No, Lords.
Why don't you comply 17B order? Mr. Sinha?
That was conditional order of stay.
Yes.
As I have explained in the contempt, we are only to the matter can be disposed of immediately.
No, you first comply with the order. You first comply with the order. You comply with the order.
I haven't asked to I haven't asked to non-compliant because non-compliant is an order with condition. It's an order which I have to for that.
Okay, where is the order?
Lords, order is the complaint. May kindly be seen, Lords. That is page 24 of my contempt.
No, let us see the order. It has been submitted.
Order of Lords with regard to 17B. Lords, first.
17B order.
Yes, Lord, that is at page 24 of my contempt application.
That was passed Lordship in WPL 4378 of 2019, dated 9/12/2019.
Yes, kindly please, sir.
My lords. I.S. so-and-so has been filed on behalf of the respondent workman paying inter alia for the payment of full back wages last drawn by him in terms of section 17B of the Industrial Dispute Act. IN number so and so has been filed on behalf of the petitioner management for staying the operation and execution of the impugned award dated so and so passed by the presiding officer Labour Court Jamshedpur in so and so case. Learned counsel for the petitioner management submits that the learned Labour Court committed an error in directing the petitioner management for reinstatement of the respondent workman. It is further submitted that the learned Labour Court also failed to appreciate that the respondent workman was working on a managerial post, and as such, he could not have been treated as a workman in terms of Section 2S of the ID Act 1914. As such,
You sought this interim relief?
Yes, that was conditional to payment. That's what we.
What was the condition?
That even
I can't hear you well. I can't hear you. There is some problem.
May I please? Because the stay was granted accordingly on the ground, and subsequently it was being even observed by the Honorable Court that they will be paying the 17B launches. Since then, the stay is of same date was 9/12/2019. It's already more than 4 years. Not even a single penny has been paid till date.
Mr. Sinha, I can't hear you. I don't see. You have filed your show cause to this? You have filed your show cause to this?
No,
no. You filed your show cause to this? Yes.
Can it come in the first week of April?
Yes, yes.
Yes, can it come in the first?
It will come unless this. No. First you comply with the court's order and then it will be disposed of. You can't have it like this. There is an order of 17B, you have to comply with that first. You calculate the entire amount and deposit it in the court.
Yes, that we are ready. That we are ready.
What is the entire amount?
Well, the entire amount on basis of he was last withdrawn full back, which is around 40,000. So subsequently it may be calculated to that extent. But it's my only submission, if it is been deposited before this honorable court, it has already been more than 4 years, and they have filed an application with regard to challenging the reinstatement order, and even the petitioner has also filed, the workman has also filed a writ application with regard to payment of the back wages. Meanwhile, for last 4 years, the management has not paid even a single penny. To that extent, my humble submission, that may kindly be considered.
Mr. Sinha, just tell me one thing. In a case where the award of reinstatement is challenged, and if ultimately the management wins, then the amount of 17B is to be returned to the management? No. No. 17B payment is not subject to the final result of the case.
Not at all.
Not at all. So you give him that amount.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So you give him that amount, Mr. Sinha. He is entitled to this amount. You file a show cause.
Keep it.
I will keep it. You file a show cause. There is no question of explaining it. You are bound to comply with that. The show cause will be filed by whom?
By the manager is Tata Asset Management. It is the authorized signatory, Jai Prakash Kashyap.
Against whom will we proceed? There is no person by name. किसको जेल भेजेंगे हम?
No, that the authorized signatory who is representing the management.
He will go to jail. He has not been made party independently.
But that is the case, but my submission,
Anyways,
that at 17
just a moment.
kindly
The
be
learned
considered.
counsel for the parties are present. It has been submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the order passed under section 17 capital B of Industrial Disputes Act dated 9/12/2019 has not been complied. The learned counsel submits that the writ petition may not be taken up for hearing unless the interim order dated unless the order dated 9/12/2019 is complied. Not even a single penny has been paid to the workman so far. He submits that For this purpose, a contempt application has also been filed, which has been listed along with the writ petition. Counsel for the opposite party. Number 2. This court, upon perusal of the order dated 9/12/2019, is prima facie of the view that non-compliance of the said order amounts to contempt of the orders passed by this court. However, before making any further observation, an opportunity is required to be granted to the opposite party number 2. The learned counsel appearing on behalf of opposite party number 2 is directed to seek instruction and file an appropriate show cause in this case by 10th of April 2024. Pose these cases on 12th of April.
But Your Lordship, I also like to indicate one thing, that if we pay, then the matter will be heard because then
It will be heard. You know it will be heard, but you have to pay. आपके पास बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल्स है?
Yes, हुजूर,
हम बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल दे दे रहे हैं, आप पेमेंट कर दीजिए पैसा, हम सुन लेंगे नेक्स्ट डे, एकदम पक्का.
because the confusion arose not that not the, there is no confusion, there's some wrong advice that and at some point of time that the stay will not be there. So that may not be correct. The 17B does not talk about that. We have advised that.
He will give the bank account details in the order. At this, the counsel for the petitioner has given the bank account details of the concerned workman. चलेगा? ये verification चाहिए आपको.
That is very well, but we can transfer. I'll advise them to transfer.
दे दीजिए order. Order में लिख देते हैं. एक भी डिजिट गड़बड़ होगा तो नहीं रेमिट
I'll confirm it twice.
Appearance दीजिए.
I was under the impression, Your Lordship will give me a minute. I was under the impression that Your Lordship's video conference is like live streaming. But in Your Lordship's court also this is a problem.
No, we can fix it. We can fix it. There is no problem. We can fix it. You don't worry. Next time you join online, I will fix it.
What I have done is I have also requested the Justice Sunita and Prasad today because this is a problem I have been facing. He's actually called the NIC people and said that please this issue for all more. Because there's no point in
इसको फिक्स नहीं कर सकते आप? ये कनेक्टिविटी इशू हो गया, कैसे हुआ वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग?
वहाँ का
उस एंड से मिस्टर उनको बता दीजिएगा, उनकी तरफ से प्रॉब्लम है, ठीक है? यहाँ से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. आई थिंक यहाँ के लोकल, यहाँ के चेंबर से कर रहे हैं.
No mercy is in Delhi, Lordship.
वहाँ का कोई प्रॉब्लम, मोबाइल से कर रहे हैं.
I will inform them.
कौन है आप लोग का क्लाइंट?
Tata Asset Management.
वो लोग एक प्रॉपर सिस्टम नहीं दे सकते to join online? They have so many offices in Delhi. चलिए.
Item 11 WPS 6322 of 2023.
इसमें लिखिएगा मिस्टर इंद्रजीत सिन्हा has joined online along with Mr. Vishal. Ankit Vishal and Prerna Jun.
So far the defect is concerned, I already removed the defect today itself.
Very good. Counsel for the petitioner prays for some time to remove the defect. Pose this case on.
I already removed the defect.
You have already removed. And then the counsel for the petitioner submits that he has removed all the defects. Office to check, post on 2nd April under appropriate heading.
For orders item 13 WPL 3912 of 2022.
been filed in compliance with the previous order, IA number 2881 of 2024, for substituted service of notice on sole respondent by means of paper.
Pravat Khabar and Times of India, having circulation at Dhanbad. Last known address वहीं का है. Have you stated so? Dhanbad. The learned counsel for the petition is present. It's that IA number 2881 of 2024 has been filed for substituted service of notice he submits that the notices which were sent to the sole respondent returned unserved by a note that the addressee has left. Considering the amendment made in IA number 2881 of 2024, the prayer for substituted service of notice is allowed. The petitioner is directed to submit the pro forma notice before this court for publication in Prabhat Khabar and Times of India having circulation at Dhanbad. The pro forma notice be filed by 10th of April. नहीं आपको देना होगा वो आप वो वेटिंग करके करेक्शन करके देते
जी हाँ पहले हम लोग वही करते थे
नहीं आप जमा करिए जी वो भी एक काम है सीखना चाहिए
जी जी
the needful be done by 10th of April. The office is directed to finally provide the notice to be published by the petitioner in the newspaper, latest by 23rd of April. Let the newspaper publication be filed before this court by supplementary affidavit by 15th of May. Post this case on 25th of June, awaiting appearance of the sole respondent. ठीक है? Post on.
For press filing item 14, WPS 4457 of 2023.
Let's see, the petitioner approached this court for shifting of his date of regularization from 1st August 1993 to the 2nd of February 1981. Let's see, the petitioner was third grade employee in Jamshedpur Workers College, which is a constituent college of Ulhan University, Chaibasa.
File your counter. Learned counsel for the respondents are directed to seek instruction and file a counter affidavit in the present case. Let the counter be filed by (10th April), rejoinder by 30th April. भी एक टाइमलाइन दिए थे ना, वही टाइमलाइन. हाँ, एक counter by 24th April, rejoinder by 10th May, post on 14th May under the heading for issue. Next. State को बोल दीजिएगा.
Item 16 WPS 6578 of 2023.
This relates to appointment as a teacher in the high school I appeared in the selection process. Final result was published. Annexure 4 is the result.
This is advertisement number 21 of 16.
Yes.
I passed 2 orders in your case also.
No, that's a different aspect. Here I am declared pass by them.
Oh, you are declared pass?
Yes, the result has also been published.
Okay, so they are not issuing you the appointment
Yes,
letter?
appointment letter. Annexure 4 is the result. My name appears at page 33.
Counsel for the respondents are directed to seek instructions and file a counter affidavit in this case by 24th April, rejoinder by 10th April, post this case on 14th of 10th May, post on 14th of May under the heading of final disposal.
Item 17, WPSC 6633 of 2023.
This petition is filed for passing of 3 punishment orders, my lord. Inflicted after retirement of the petitioner, my lord. The first one, my lord, 18/10/18.
What is your ground?
Ground in my lord, in first punishment order, which was inflicted on 18/10/18, the similarly situated person, he was also in the committee, and he has been exonerated from the charges in appeal.
Where is the charge sheet of the similarly situated person? Common charge sheet was issued?
Same charge sheet was issued.
Where is it? Where is your charge sheet?
Charge sheet is filed by the supplementary affidavit that was there. This is the charge sheet. Dated 18/12. This is
Yes, it is there in the supplementary affidavit. We have it here. It is not a common charge sheet.
both charge sheets were common, my lord, on the same cause of action.
No, maybe same cause of action.
My lord.
But the charge sheet is not common. Different charge sheets were issued on the same cause of action.
My lord, different charge sheets.
Did you face the departmental proceeding jointly or different departmental proceedings?
Jointly, my lord.
Jointly. Common
Joint.
order for both the cases.
Common order.
Where is that common order?
Order is different. Again, orders are different, my lord.
Must be different. There are 2 distinct departmental proceedings arising out of same cause of action.
Same.
So how do you compare these 2?
My lord, same is on this for the default of the same issue in a committee for 6 persons or 5 persons were there. 2 persons had retired and they were left. 3 persons against 3 persons charge sheet was issued. Amongst 3, 1 person who is similarly in the committee, he has been.
Therefore, in order to see whether he is similarly situated, his charge sheet is required to be seen. Where is his charge sheet?
My lord, I
That
have
similarly situated person.
the charge sheet I have not enacted, my lord. I have enacted the order of exoneration, my lord.
In that order, the charges have been mentioned.
My lord.
Where is it? And what is the name of that other person?
Jayant.
Jayant Kumar.
Jayant Kumar, my lord.
Where is his order? Where is the order passed in the case of Jayant Kumar?
My lord, I am. My lord, 1 minute. Annex of 5, my lord, page 55.
He was exonerated when?
29/12/2018 में.
और आपको कब हुआ है पनिशमेंट?
आपको हुआ है my lord 18/10/2018.
उसके बाद आपने अपील फाइल किया होगा?
My lord.
अपील में ये प्ली लिया है?
My lord, no.
नहीं.
At that time, this order was not issued. I had filed the bill, my lord, late, some late.
So you must, by that time this order of Mr. Jayant Kumar was issued?
Was issued. No, that was not issued.
18 का ही तो order है. आप कैसे बोल रहे
order
हो?
है. My lord, my appeal was late because I was ailing. The paralytic attack हो गया, हम अब late file किए.
ठीक है, लेट फाइल किए तो जयंत कुमार का तो ऑर्डर तब तक हो चुका था ना?
हो चुका था, but appeal, my appeal.
Where is your memo of appeal?
My lord.
डिसिप्लिनरी प्रोसीडिंग्स ऐसे नहीं चलता है.
My lord.
आपको ये सारा डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगाना पड़ेगा. If you are claiming parity, you have to show that they are equal.
I have already annexed.
क्योंकि आपने ना तो अपील में ये पॉइंट लिया है.
My lord.
अपील वगैरह में भी इस पॉइंट को नहीं लिया ना. You want this court to examine it for the first time because the appellate court never had the opportunity to examine it.
My lord, appellate court में that matter was not there. The appeal was of my lord 17/19.
उसके बाद अपील के बाद यहाँ आए हैं.
अपील के बाद
यहाँ आए हैं.
My lord.
उसके बाद भी कोई फोरम नहीं.
My lord, उसके बाद हम कहीं नहीं गए हैं और उसके बाद चूंकि हम बेड रिडन हैं घर में, पैरालिटिक अटैक हो गया, ब्रेन स्ट्रोक, और हम तब से घर में हैं. हमने अपील लेट किया और इसके लिए फिर रीट फाइल किया कि हमारा अपील डिस्पोजल किया जाए. बट in spite of direction of the court, they did not communicated the appeal disposal order. And in one LPA was filed in which my lord had passed order in court number 2, my lord. And in that LPA application, they enclosed the rejection order that the board of there is no power to the board for condonation of delay, hence your appeal is dismissed. Whereas in the rule 35, there is power to condone the delay.
तो वो डीबी वाला ऑर्डर गलत हो गया अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
नहीं माय लॉर्ड, डीबी वाला गलत नहीं है माय लॉर्ड. हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि हम फर्स्ट टाइम डीबी जब हम आया हमारे पास कॉपी.
तो आपका जो अपील है वो मेरिट पे नहीं डिसाइड हुआ है?
मेरिट पर डिसाइड, मेरा अपील मेरिट पर नहीं डिसाइड हुआ है.
कहाँ है ऑर्डर, दिखाइए. Where is the order that the case has been dismissed on delay?
My lord,
बताइए, पेज नंबर बताइए.
बताते हैं. Page 36, my lord, Annexer 2. Item number 13.
Yes, पढ़िए सर.
Appeal by Sri A.C. Devgharia, personal number so and so X Chief Township against the punishment order issued by order number HGC CMPPS 18463 dated 18/10/18. The board of directors expressed that since as per the CDA rules of HGC, the limitation period for appeal by the aggrieved party was 1 month from the date of award of punishment, and also that there is no provision of condonation of delay. The board does not have the power to take up the appeal in this case as the month period has elapsed. In view of
Yes,
above
Mr.
ground, the
Respondent.
court rejected. Yes.
You see, you have dismissed his appeal outright. आप जब LPA फाइल करते हैं तो ऑफिस पॉइंट आउट करता है तो आपको कितना डेट देते हैं पिटीशन फॉर कॉन्डोनेशन ऑफ डिले फाइल करने के लिए? ये मौका तो मिलना चाहिए ना अगले को.
Yes.
आपने कुछ नहीं किया, ये इस तरह से ऑर्डर पास कर दिया. कल इंस्ट्रक्शन लेके आइए, अथॉरिटी को फ्रेश ऑर्डर पास करने बोलेंगे और जो सिमिलरली सिचुएटेड का प्ली भी वही ले लेंगे. हो जाएगा आपका काम.
My lord, this is in one punishment order, my lord.
आपके कई सारे पनिशमेंट हो गए हैं क्या?
3 punishment order में on the date of
कहाँ है बाकी सब पनिशमेंट ऑर्डर? इसी में एक ही पिटीशन में सब पनिशमेंट
My
ऑर्डर
lord,
चाहिए.
all 3 punishments are all prayer is for quashing of 3 punishment order of the same person, my lord, at the date of retirement, on the date of retirement.
We are not on the merits.
My lord,
we find that the appellate order
my
has been
lord, I am
passed.
also not on the merit on all those I am on the law point. Unless and until the charge sheet is issued before the retirement of a person.
We will not decide the case on your law point. We will remit the matter to the appellate authority to decide, because he has passed an order without giving you any opportunity to explain the deal.
This one matter, my lord, ना, लेकिन 2 matters और है उसमें. 2 इंक्वायरी और हुई, जिसमें एक इंक्रीमेंट एक में हुआ.
सेम में ये सब में यही ऑर्डर हुआ है ना?
नहीं my lord.
बाकी सब में मेरिट में हुआ है.
सब पर मेरिट पर हुआ मैं.
हाँ, तो बस इस जितना आपका ये डिले वाला है उतना को रिमांड करेंगे, बाकी अलग प्रोसीडिंग है.
ठीक है भाई.
बाकी अलग प्रोसीडिंग है ना?
ठीक है.
बाकी दोनों ऑर्डर कहाँ है? अपीलेट ऑर्डर बाकी दोनों का अपीलेट ऑर्डर कहाँ है?
अपीलेट ऑर्डर हम फिर फाइल ही नहीं कर
फाइल
सकते.
तो उसमें आप अपील फाइल कर लीजिए.
My lord,
समझ रहे हैं?
अब अपील फाइल करने से
क्यों? इनसे HEC इंस्टीट्यूशन खत्म हो गया है क्या?
18-19 का मैटर.
तो 23 में यहाँ रिट पिटीशन फाइल की है, तब नहीं सोचे? आपको अपील फाइल करने का हम मौका दे देंगे. और ये जो डिले है, आप बोलते हैं आप कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट लगाए हैं, आप बीमार थे ऐसा बोलकर. इस रिट पिटीशन में कुछ लगाए हैं कि आप बीमार थे ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड?
हम लिखे हैं.
लिखे ऐसे क्या होगा? आपको पैरालिटिक अटैक हुआ तो डॉक्टर दिखाए होंगे ना?
माय लॉर्ड, हम लिखे, हम देने के लिए लिखे हैं कि
आप फाइल करिए सप्लीमेंट्री.
आई जज जब आप चाहें हम
एज एंड व्हेन अभी फाइल करिए.
करेंगे माय लॉर्ड.
हाँ, करिए.
कर देंगे.
WPS number 6633 of 2023. The counsel for the petitioner submits that there are 3 departmental proceedings involved in the present case, and in one of them the petitioner had availed the remedy of appeal, which has been dismissed on the ground that the appeal was filed belatedly. The learned counsel submits that no opportunity was granted to the petitioner to explain the delay in filing the appeal, and the delay was on account of the fact that the petitioner suffered paralytic attack. The learned counsel submits that he shall bring on record the medical documents to show his ailment. He also submits that so far as the other 2 proceedings are concerned, he did not file the appeal because that would have been a futile exercise and the same would also have been dismissed on account of delay. Counsel for the respondents has submitted that he shall seek instructions. However, so far as the appeal is concerned, if he explains the delay, then that can be taken up on merit. And so far as the other 2 orders are concerned in which the petitioner has not filed any appeal, he can file his independent appeal with and explain the delay in the matter. Right? The supplementary affidavit with regard to ailment of the petitioner be filed before this court by 4th of April. The counsel for the respondents is also directed to seek instructions and file a short counter affidavit in this case, which be supplementary counter or filed a counter? Counter affidavit in this case by 30th April, post on 1st of May under the edict of final disposal.
According to law, it is not